Guys, so I ended up catching about 110 points going long on the NASDAQ today. But I want to talk to you about why I bought the NASDAQ this morning instead of shorting. All right, guys, so I'm looking at the NASDAQ futures and I am on the 5-minute time frame, and this is the trade that I took this morning. So I'm going to hop over to the 30-minute time frame so that you guys can see what I was looking at this morning and why I decided to buy instead of sell. So yesterday we had this really beautiful move to the downside. I missed this entire trade yesterday. Pretty bummed about it. I don't want to talk about it, but it is what it is and you just got to move on. And then in the overnight session, the price started to form this bear flag and it ended up breaking out to the downside at about 5 a.m., creating this really nice continuation to the downside. And then the price stopped down here at this level, which is this purple line here that I marked the overnight low, pre-market low, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, we ended up making a double bottom. So you hop back down to the 5-minute time frame. It is a lot easier to see that the market formed a double bottom. I didn't want to get in right as the market opened. I wanted to see if we could break this level right here. You have the double bottom and then you have this level right here. So I wanted to see if the structure would shift to the upside, and it did. So you see the opening candle did break. And again, I was still trying to wait to see if this was a true move to the upside or if we were just faking momentum and continuing to the downside. So I ended up holding it for the first 15 minutes of the session. I did not get in, but then if you look at this candle right here at 9:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you see that it formed a really nice red candle. It ended up pushing all the way down to the overnight pre-market low, and it ended up pushing below that level, and then immediately the buyers were in, pushing the price back up. So this is a liquidity sweep. So we retested these lows here, and then we ended up sweeping liquidity at this level. So that was my signal to go ahead and hop in long. So I ended up hopping in at about 9:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did not hold the trade for very long. I was in the trade for maybe 20 minutes. I ended up closing it right here at about 110 points. I was risking 47 points. Ended up capturing about a 2.35 to 1 risk to reward, which is pretty good. I could have held it longer and got maybe 200 points to the upside, but I didn't want to hold this trade very long. I just did not have the stamina for that today. And I knew that given the sell-off yesterday, it's also Friday, I knew that the price was going to potentially be pretty choppy. As you can see, the price moves up, it moves down, it moves up, it moves down. So it was kind of a turbulent trading session, and I don't really like to hold those types of trades very long. So I ended up just taking my profit and closed my position, and I was done for the day.